As we meet once again at the beginning of a new day, I'm wondering what you have planned for the day. Are you planning to go to work? Planning to go shopping? Maybe meet someone for coffee? Some time together with family? Well, whether we keep a planner or generally have an idea in mind as to how the day will unfold, it is important that we aren't presumptuous in our planning. James chapter 4, verses 13 to 15 tells us, "Come now, you who say, 'Today or tomorrow we will go to such and such a city and spend a year there and engage in business and make a profit,' yet you do not know what your life will be like tomorrow. You are just a vapor that appears for a little while and then vanishes away. Instead, you ought to say, 'If the Lord wills, we will live and also do this or that.'" There's nothing wrong with good planning. Ephesians 5:15 and 16 says, "Therefore be careful how you walk, not as unwise men, but as wise, making the most of your time, because the days are evil." Planning is a problem only when we fail to factor God into the equation. A teaching of Jesus comes to mind as an important example. Luke chapter 12, verses 16 to 21. "And he told them a parable, saying, 'The land of a rich man was very productive. And he began reasoning to himself, saying, What shall I do, since I have no place to store my crops? And then he said, This is what I will do. I will tear down my barns and build larger ones, and there I will store all my grain and my goods. And I will say to my soul, Soul, you have many goods laid up for many years to come. Take your ease, eat, drink, and be merry.' But God said to him, 'You fool, this very night your soul is required of you, and now who will own what you have prepared? So is the man who stores up treasure for himself and is not rich toward God.'" Wisdom directs us to say, "If the Lord wills, we will live and also do this or that." We make plans, but we are ever aware that God may have other plans. We make our plans under the umbrella of God's great plans. Whatever we do or whatever we plan to do, it is important that we not lose sight of the greatest priority that Jesus declares to us in Matthew 6:33. "But seek first his kingdom and his righteousness, and all these things will be added to you." So as we make business or travel plans, as we schedule time for important activities and priorities, may we not lose sight of the priority of investing in things of eternity. As a well-known poem states, "Only one life, 'twill soon be past. Only what's done for Christ will last." We have this moment, and we plan to use it wisely. We plan to do business today, to meet and to talk with people, to spend time with family and friends. But we do it all under the sovereign hand of God, with a desire to align our plans and our activities with His. And at the end of the day, may we prepare for a night of rest, satisfied that we sought His kingdom and will, and that we sought to live our lives in worship and service to our Creator and His Son and our Savior, Jesus the Christ.